Hello Year 9 students, this is Mr. Shaban and today we're going to talk about the first lesson of Term 3 syllabus. First lesson is talking about key. As we have discussed earlier, key is a diagram or sets of questions by which we're going to find out the names of some animals, plants or insects through looking at their features. So we're going to see the two criteria for the key. The questions should describe the differences between the animals or plants. Second criteria, the questions need to be yes or no question. As we have seen the criteria of the key, right now I'm going to take you through one of the keys which describe the differences between vertebrates. As you can see over here, we have classified the vertebrates based on their differences, the differences between them. So starting with the first question, does it have fur? We have two answers for this question, either yes or no. If the answer is yes, then we are talking about mammals, as you can see. If the answer is no, this is going to take us to the second question, does it have feather? If the answer for this question is yes, then we are talking about birds. If the answer is no, then we are talking about the third question, which is, does it have dry skin? This has yes or no answers as well. If the answer is yes, then we are talking about reptiles. If the answer is no, this is going to lead us to the last question, does it have scales? If the answer is yes, then we are talking about fish. If the answer is no, then we are talking about amphibians. This is how we go through the key diagram, guys. But we can find the key in two ways. One way, which is the diagram that we have discussed together. The second way is by the help of a set of questions. Speak about the second way. As you can see on the board, here we have the set of questions which is describing the same key that we have discussed earlier. So first question is coming on top. Does it have a fur? Yes, it's a mammal. If no, then we need to go to the second question. As you can see, we write yes. If the answer is yes, we write the name of the animal. If the answer is no, we are going to write the number of question in which we need to visit. So as you have seen in the first question, no, go to question 2. Question 2, does it have feather? If yes, then we are talking about a bird. If no, then we are talking about question 3. Question 3 states, does it have dry skin? If yes, the answer is reptile. If no, we need to visit question 4 as it's visible over there. Question 4, does it have scales? If yes, then we're talking about fish. If no, then we are talking about amphibian. So it's all about looking through the features, the visible features of animals and guiding you through the questions. If the question is yes, we write the animal name. If the answer is no, then we write to each question that we need to go. Speaking about the key, here as you can see, these are different organisms. These 4 organisms need to be classified based on the differences, visible differences between them. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Within these 2 minutes, I'm going to keep the picture in front of you, and within this time, I want you to develop your own key based on the features of these organisms. So don't waste your time, get your pencil and paper, start write the questions. That's way too easy, it's going to cut your time for sure. So I'll leave you and I'll come back after 2 minutes. I have start the classification based on the legs, because as you know, plants, they don't have any legs, while animals, they have legs. Some of them have legs. So as 4 of them that we have, 1 plant and 3 animals, I have started with, does it have legs? Yes, go to question 2. No, then we're talking about a plant. Good. So question 2, does it have more than 4 legs? Yes, then we are talking about an insect. If no, then we need to go to question 3. In question 3, this is going to put the animals apart. Does it have a striped skin or pattern in the skin? If yes, then we're talking about zebra. If no, we are talking about rabbit. Without wasting any time, I want everybody to get the course book on page 43. As you can see, these are 4 students. These 4 students are found in the course book in question 1 and 2. What we need you to do is to figure out a way to put these students' name apart based on the features, and develop a key in which we're going to use to find the name of each one. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Within these 2 minutes, I want you to sketch and write your own key, and then we're going to discuss the answers together. So don't waste your time, get your pencil and paper and work on your key. Okay guys, time is over. As we have discussed earlier that we're going to find the names or a certain key to put these names apart, we're starting with the first question as it's found in the course book. Is the student male or a female? If the student is male, we need to go to question 2. If the student is not a male, we need to go to question 3. So starting with males, which is yes. Question 2, does he have a long hair? Yes. Then we're talking about Ari. If no, we're talking about Ben. If we're discussing the females, then we go to question 3 as we have said earlier. Then question 3, is she blonde? If yes, then we're talking about Anne. If no, then we're talking about Deidre. I want you to double check your answer. You can compare between them based on different features. I have chosen the most common features that everybody can think about, which is the length of hair and the hair color. As you were too good to figure out the answer and to build your own key, right now we're going to have another practice. So please get your workbook on page 33. We're going to answer exercise 3.1. 3.1. Pause the video and start with your workbook. Okay guys, as you can see, the exercise 3.1 is giving you different leaves, and you have a key. Through questions you're going to figure out the name of leaf A, the first leaf. So let's see. Use the key to identify leaf A. You have sets of questions. Within these questions, based on your answer, we're going to find out the name of this leaf. First question 1A. Leaf is made up of many small leaflets. We don't have small leaflets. Sorry, leaflets is a smaller version of a leaf. As you can see, it's only one leaf with no leaflets. Then we should go for 1B. Leaf is not made up of small leaflets. So go to 2. 2A. Leaf is oval. Yes, the leaf looks oval. So we need to go to 3. 3, a leaf. The leaf is at least twice as long as its width, which is not correct. If you have a ruler, you can measure this. You can measure it. You'll find that the leaf is less than twice as long as its width. Then you'll figure out the answer that we're talking about. Hazel. Hazel is the leaf that we're discussing as leaf A. I know you're too good today. You have figured out good answers for the questions, and because of that, we're going to end up our video with the last exercise, which is the skills builder, page 20. Please get it, pause the video, and we're going to figure out the answer of this exercise together. Okay guys, as you have seen, we have 4 fish. These fish have some similarities and differences. When we discuss the key, we're not looking at the similarities but the differences. So as you can see, the pictures are found over there on one of the pages. In the other page, we have key at the top of the page, followed by questions. What we're going to do is going through the key and find out the answers for these questions. Let's start with question 1. Start with fish A. Look at step 1 in the key. Read description 1A and 1B. So in order to figure out the answer for the first question, we need to go through the description of 1A and 1B. Let's go through them. It has a row of gill slits. Go to 2. No gill slits can be seen. Okay, so the question, which description fit fish A? As you can see, fish A, you can see the gill slits over there. So that's what we're going to write. Answer of 1A, it has a row of gill slits. Then he has written, the key tells you which step to go to next, which is step 2, as we have discussed. Go to this step and choose which description fits fish A. Let's go to step 2 together, guys. We have 2 descriptions. The first one, its eye is above the front end of its mouth, which is correct. As you can see in fish A, the eyes are found at the beginning or the front end of the mouth. So that's fit fish A. So we are talking about basking shark. So the name of this description, or the name of this fish, as we have discussed, basking shark. Now we're going to go through the key one more time to figure out the answer of question 3. Okay, so fish C. Let's start with the first question. It has a row of gill slits. Yes, so we should go to 2. Its eye is above the front end. No, its eye is above the back end of its mouth. That's correct. So most probably we're talking about a Greenland shark. I hope you have learned how to go through the key to figure out the answers of some questions. This was a different kind of question, different pattern of question that might come to apply your knowledge in this lesson. As we have came to the end, I want to summarize the lesson for you. In today's lesson, we have taken how to figure out the names of some animal, plant or insects by the help of the key. We have taken that key as a set of questions, is direct yes or no, with direct yes or no answer. This key is going to help us to identify the name of these organisms based on the differences between them, the visible differences between them. At the end, guys, I hope you have enjoyed the lesson today, and I want you to stay safe, stay good, and don't hesitate to communicate with us just in case if you have a point where you need further explanation. Stay good. See you next time.